Hey, I'm True with GunsAmerica's Hunt365, and today Zach and I are out here with Dylan. Geez, I almost forgot his name for a second. We just met today for the first time. We're out here doing some pigeon, Eurasian dove, and any other sort of legal invasive species bird hunting. And we're not using traditional shotguns, we're actually using air guns. This is a great thing to get out and do. These air guns are insanely accurate. We're gonna just quickly run you through what each of us are using. So Zach, you wanna start and tell us what you're shooting today?
Yeah, I am shooting an FX Wildcat in 22 cal. I got a Onus moderator on it. I'm shooting it off with 2 vets, and I got a Hawk scope on it.
So when he says 2 vets, that's the tripod he's using.
I'm shooting a 2 vets tripod, a Hawk scope. I'm shooting pellets, 25 grain, 22 cal pellets.
And how far are you good to shoot out with this setup?
Yeah, I mean, depending on wind, I mean, I'm killing birds out to 100 plus.
Okay, all right, there you go. All right, Dylan, you want to tell us what you're shooting today?
Today, I'll be shooting a FX Impact M3 chambered in 22 cal, shooting JSP 25 grain pellets, flying around 970 feet per second. On top of it's a Element Nexus scope, and it's sitting on top of a Vortex Radian ball head tripod.
Awesome. Okay, so this is my setup right here. I'm shooting an FX M3 as well. You guys are sort of starting to get a theme here. These guns are amazing. They seriously shoot crazy groups. This is a really right stuff tripod with the anvil head. This is an Odinworks, or I guess it's not Odinworks, it's an Impulse Air moderator. This is a trigger cam so we can shoot through the scope. And then this is a Burris, what do they call this thing? This is the Eliminator 6.
Yeah. Oh,
so
dang. This
actually has a laser rangefinder inside the scope, and it has ballistics, and I went in with Bluetooth on my phone and put in the BC of the pellet I'm using. Actually, will you hand me that? It's actually a slug. This is a hybrid slug. This is an RMR hybrid slug that I'm shooting today. It's a 22 cal, 22 grain. I think the BC is 0.08. It's a G1 BC. Plugged all that in. My velocity is 972 feet per second. Plugged all that in, and then all I have to do is hit the button, and it lasers and gives me the drop down for the holds. So we should be able to show you some of that footage, seeing where the dot drops down, but it actually makes it pretty interesting. Doesn't give you a wind hold, so you got to kind of figure that out. But we had a lot. We're gonna have some wind. It's blowing out here right now.
Yeah.
So anything else you guys want to add about our setups or equipment?
Yeah, we're a lot of, I mean, most of this stuff is coming from Idaho Air Guns.
Okay.
Out of Nampa, Idaho. They have all different brands of guns, but we're getting pretty much most of our equipment out of Idaho Air Guns. This is actually their new can that's coming out. Their new moderator, the Sonus moderator, so they'll be available pretty soon. But yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to Idaho Air Guns. That's where we're getting a lot of our equipment from.
Yep, of course. So you can go in there and buy tanks, guns, optics.
Shoot guns in there.
Yeah, you can shoot guns. They have a range. I want to point out as well that Dylan here actually does this for a living. He's an outfitter for these sort of bird hunts. We'll give you his contact info at the end of the day. That's if we shoot any birds. So if not, you don't get his contact info. So no, it should be a pretty fun day. So these guys, I don't know if you know, I mean, I know that some of you have air guns yourselves, you know all about these things, but the triggers on these are amazing. These are repeaters. I forget how many rounds this magazine holds, but in 22 cal, it's, what is it, 25 or 30?
I think it's 28 to be
The
exact.
28?
Yeah.
Okay, so they hold a lot of pellets or slugs, and you'd be surprised at the kind of damage these will do to a bird. I mean, they will take down a pigeon or a Eurasian dove or starlings or things like that. They'll just kill them.
And that's at 22 cal. Mind you, you can go all the way up to 62 cal and shoot a moose.
Yeah, there's some big options out there. And of course, I mean, this isn't new. This is traditional Idaho hunting. I mean, in fact, this is as old as muzzleloader hunting in Idaho. Lewis and Clark carried a air gun with an air tank on it across Idaho back in the day. So we're basically just following in Lewis and Clark's footsteps today.
Exactly.
Full circle.
Yeah, their stuff is probably not as accurate as ours, but anyway, pretty cool stuff. So hopefully you enjoy the video today. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. boys, you might as well not even come go pigeon hunting. All right, we had a great day out here hunting today, and we had a very successful day. We shot a lot of sparrows, we shot a lot of Eurasian doves, we shot a lot of pigeons, and we actually, so it's kind of unusual, we actually, Dylan here, actually gathered up some dead pigeons, put them out there, and we kind of lured more in. So we were able to just sort of actually decoy them in, which is not real common with air guns. No.
This isn't common with air guns in general, really.
No. So this is an air gun hunt. This is something you can do year-round. It's cheap. It's effective. They're short-range weapons. You can do it around buildings, livestock.
Yep.
It's a really great way to be able to get out and do some hunting. And we spent a lot of time out here shooting stuff. This does not represent what we shot today, not even close.
No.
I mean, make a guess, Zach. How many birds do you think we shot?
Well over 100.
Yeah, there's some tall grass, and we definitely did not find all of them.
Yep.
So I want to give unless you got anything else, I was going to say I want to give a big shout out to Dylan here. But if you got anything else you want to say about what we did today?
No, I was just going to say, if you haven't tried air gun hunting, it's like insanely fun. It's like nostalgic. You feel like a little kid doing it. They're incredibly accurate. Like, as good as you can shoot, these things will shoot as good as any rifle. And it's just, we could have shot a couple hundred with shotguns today, but this is so much more fun to me.
Yeah, this requires precision, and,
Yep.
and when you're shooting one little really bad BC bullet, projectile, whatever you want to call it out there. In fact, so I think Dylan made the farthest shot today. What was your furthest shot today on a pigeon?
192 yards.
Yeah, that was a pretty far shot. And we've had wind all day long. So
windy.
Wind. It's been gusty. We've seen the little dust tornadoes. It's been kind of one of those things. Couple got shot out of the air. Zach actually wielded the little Umrex. We don't have it here, but it's a tiny little lightweight Umrex. The cheapest setup here. He actually hit one in the air right above us.
Sweet.
So that was a pretty good moment. I'm not sure we got that on camera, so you guys will just have to believe us. But we all saw it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it did happen.
It happened.
Anyway, all right, so look, if you're interested in going on a pigeon or invasive species hunt, Dylan does these actually as an outfitter.
Yep.
And he can do them with shotguns, where you go out and shoot. How many birds are you guys shooting with shotguns a day?
On average, 200 plus.
Okay, so that's a person? Or that's a group. A group, you're going to go shoot 200. Okay.
Yep.
So you can go to shoot shotguns with Dylan, or you're getting set up to be able to do this with air guns.
Absolutely.
Okay, so if you're interested in going hunting with Dylan, we're here in Idaho. It's gorgeous. You can do this pretty much year-round.
Year-round.
How do they get in contact with you? Do you have a website, a phone number? What do you want to give them?
Website's up and coming. It will be theairgunoutfitter.com, or they can call me at 208-412-7851.
Okay. All right, you guys got it. Go check out his website. You can call him if you're interested in having a group of buddies come shoot. So you can shoot Eurasian doves year-round in Idaho. There's no limit. There's a lot of them out here. If you want to come shoot air guns, be precise, or you want to come shoot shotguns and just shoot a lot, Dylan's your guy.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Okay, so guys, please make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, tell us what you think. If you know of any great recipes for pigeons or Eurasian doves, leave it in the comments for us, and we will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.